Finished here at the Lakeways Community Stadium at Woking 2, Solihull Moors 1. I'm delighted to say I'm joined by Assistant Manager Ian Dyer. Ian, 3 points, victory on the opening day. You must be delighted.
Yeah, delighted is the word. I think everyone around the club, the players, the staff, hopefully the supporters watching on the stream at home, and everyone that was, lucky enough to be here today. I suppose I'm very, very pleased with that. I thought we deserved the 3 points based on the overall performance, but especially the second half. I thought we were, the team in the ascendancy. I thought the way the lads set about going to press from the front and winning the ball and being busy and going and attacking when we won possession. And we've created a lot of good chances throughout the game. A couple in the first half, but mainly in the second half. And I think fully warranted the 3 points today.
Took time to grow into the game. Was that expected with 5 debutants starting?
I think it's exactly that. Yeah, there was no specific thing where we looked to sit off a little bit, but I think we kind of in the back of our mind expected it. We wanted the lads to feel their way into the game a little bit. We understand, obviously, the last couple of weeks there's been a lot of people coming into the club, and you look at someone like Solihull, who's literally met most of the lads at 1:30 today when he arrived. So to come in and play centre half, against a team like Solihull, is difficult for him, and among other players as well. Listen, we've not had a settled team for the whole of the pre-season, and I think that probably showed a little bit early on. We kind of were finding our feet and maybe giving them a bit too much respect. They're a very, very good team, but I also thought we probably had a bit more in us, and the lads picked that up at half-time as well, and that was certainly the message at half-time from Dyer, was to let the shackles off a bit and press a bit higher up the pitch and go and really squeeze and put them under pressure, and the lads have done that so effectively second half, and that's why we've ended up winning the game.
And despite a fair few additions, it was 2 old favourites that provided the 2 goals for you.
Absolutely, and listen, that's why players like that are still here and still with us and still at this football club, because that they've produced, and they're the sort of things that they've done over a long period of time for us. I mean, Kretschmar, how many big goals has he scored for the club in terms of winners and getting us back into games? And I thought I've got to mention Kane Ferdinand today. He's literally out of the 7 weeks pre-season. I think he's done 3 training sessions. He's played 45 minutes against Oxford and 60 minutes against Hampton. So in terms of what he's done, he's way behind the rest of them. But I thought his performance today in that midfield area was outstanding, and really, really kind of typified our team performance, I think, in that second half, and probably fitting that he's popped up with a winning goal, which he's, we say to him all the time, he needs to score more goals. He's a goal scoring midfielder that can add that to his game, and he arrives in those positions, and you fancy him when he gets in there. So brilliant for him as well.
It does show a real test of character to turn that round. It seemed around the half-hour mark that something sort of clicked. You pushed up the pitch a little bit and put them under pressure, and that's what really allowed the mistakes. Yeah,
listen, we were aware that they were a good side. We were aware of the way they wanted to try and play, and I think maybe we were a bit tentative in the first half. And like I said, I think some of it was frustration. Obviously, the decision that went against us in the first half, I think, frustrated our lads, and so I think that they probably took it on themselves a little bit towards the latter end of that half to kind of push a bit higher up the pitch and try and engage a little bit more, especially in midfield and in wide areas, and I think that really showed and set the tone for the second half. And we had good words at half time. It was mainly positive. It was a bit of a G up for the boys, as listen, there's enough in this game for us where we can have belief to go and get something out of it, and the lads took that on board, and from minute 1 of the second half I thought we were on the front foot, and we were the team in the ascendancy. So and the second half team typifies the way we've played since we've come here, fully committed, full of energy and endeavour around the pitch, and of course quality as well, which you need at the right times.